Watsons Go to Birmingham. Book author and illustrator Christopher Paul Curtis. There is a family, the Weird Watsons, and the main character is Kenny, but their son Byron lights a match, so his mother burns his finger a little bit and plans to send him to Birmingham. There is a family, the Weird Watsons, and the main character is Kenny, but their son Byron lights a match, so his mother burns his finger a little bit and plans to send him to Birmingham, Alabama to stay with his grandma Sands. As they stay in Birmingham, their little sister Joetta likes the church, so they stay one more Sunday to go to the church. To know more about the book, buy the book, The Watsons Go to Birmingham, 1963. I think someone else should read this because in the book, the civil rights movement was going on at the time.
This book is called Warriors Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter. In this book, Rusty wants to go into the forest because he is curious. So he hunts on what he does not know ThunderClan territory. Blue Star finds Rusty and thinks Rusty should join ThunderClan as an apprentice and be mentored with Greypaw because too much warrior's blood has been spilt lately. Rusty thinks about this offer as he runs back to his two legs. As he woke up, his warm pelt being hot from the sun, he goes out to see Smudge. Rusty has decided to join ThunderClan. I think someone should read this book because it has to do with action and adventure. It also has to do with how cats survive. Read this book to find out if Rusty joins ThunderClan and becomes an apprentice, or if he turns back to his two legs.
The Watsons Go to Birmingham. It's about a black family who takes a road trip. To their grandma Sands' house. When they get to their grandma Sands' house, they have been having trouble with their equalization and rights. A bomb goes off. You should read this book because you put in a 10-year-old's mind named Kenny, and he's part of a black family who shows what it's like to be back then.
This is the quest for the by Later on, he is sleeping near Zombie in the North Bay. He was deciding if he should go check out what is going on or sleep. Also later, Steve tries to find 49 find out how he gets over the quest for the devils. Also, you should read this book because it suits a lot of gamers and people who like adventure books and games.
In this book, Invasion of the Overworld by Mike Sheridan, Game Night 999, a Minecraft user, also like a great fairy stuck in the Minecraft by his father's invention called the Digitizer, and he can't get out. Plus, it feels like real life. He also meets some villagers and they help him fight with swords. Also, he can feel the spiders hitting him and the zombies hurt him. He does not know what happens if he dies, if he will actually die or respawn. Plus, there's a king of Enderman named Erebus. With his army of mobs, he will stop at nothing to get game at 99910. If you want, you should read this book to find out if game at 999 can survive.
This is the book Captain Underpants on the Tyrannical Retaliation of the Turbo Toilet 2000 by Dave Pickle. In the book, there are two boys and a principal, a mean principal named Mr. Krupp. But in a previous book, he somehow got superpowers. And they go around the city being chased by one of the worst enemies of world. Chases them around the city, but out of nowhere, this boy named Melvin, who is a genius, screams at him to be quiet, and he doesn't even know that it's a Turbo Toilet 2000. The Turbo Toilet looks back, and Melvin runs as fast as he can. Then the door busts open, and he runs to the school, trying to get away. He goes into the principal's office and finds Mr. Crump's toenail. Then he puts him into DNA machine. Then something happens to Melvin. He jumps the DNA. Well, after that, I can't tell you. If you want to hear the rest, go to your nearest bookstore and get the Captain Underpants and the Tyrannical Retaliation of the Turbo Toilet 2000 by Dave Pickle. And if you don't know why you want to read this book, here's some of the reasons why. It's funny, fun, it's weird, it's cool, and it's just a really good book to read. So, go and get it. See ya.
The Watsons Go to Birmingham, 1963, by Christopher Paul Curtis. There is a family that is going to live in Birmingham because Byron has been bad lately, so Byron has to go live in Birmingham with his grandma Sands. Though Byron thought it would suck. Once they got there, Byron decided it might just be better to stay with Grandma Sands. A character named Kenny thinks there is a thing that will grab you and make you drown. But when he started to drown, he thought he saw the whirlpool, but it was just his imagination. There is a little girl named Joanna that loved to go to church. And one Sunday morning, with a nice Sunday morning sky, there was a bomb detonated by two white people that hated dark-skinned people, so that is why they put a bomb in the church. You should read this book because there are some real things that happen in real life that you might not know until you read this amazing book. Sisters by Raina Tellinger. In the book, Raina and Amara are enemies. They have to go whole week in the car at each other. They found out that they're going to Colorado to see their cousins, and she has to play with the nerdy boy. To put a cherry on top, their dad is not going in the car with them. Will this be a good trip? Will Amara and Raina fight the whole trip? Will and Mom bug them the whole trip? See what happens next in the book. Are you fighting with a sibling? If so, read this book because they teach you how to get your relationship back with your sister or brother. And if you try to lie, it gets you nowhere. Make good choices.
Dork Diaries Tales from a Not So Happily Ever After by Rachel Renee Russell. In this story, there's a girl named Nikki. There's a little sister named Brianna. Her sister has this really gross sandwich. It's peanut butter, jelly, and pickles. Yuck. That's disgusting. Later that day, during gym class, something magical happens to Nikki. I would say it's pretty bad. And all her friends are there as characters from a story you probably would know about. I think people should read this book because, first of all, it's magical and adventurous. Lots of bad things happen to Nikki. If you want to know what happens, I guess you just have to read it and find out.
In the book Blue Star's Prophecy, Blue Kit and Snow Kit love ThunderClan camp at first sight. They become apprentices after 6 moons in the nursery. When Blue Paw and Snow Paw become apprentices, they train to hunt, battle, get dry items for the elders, and collecting herbs if you want to become a medicine cat apprentice. After their mentors have said to the leader of ThunderClan that they are ready to become warriors, they will have a ceremony. When Bluefur and Snowfur become warriors, Snowfur has a healthy kit named White Kit. They see these rogue cats on ThunderClan territory, so, as you wish, they attacked them. When they attacked, they actually fled into the road, so Snowfur gets killed. When Pinestar leaves ThunderClan, Sunstar, former deputy, becomes leader. When Sunstar dies in battle bravely, Bluefur, former deputy of ThunderClan, becomes Blue Star. She is loved by all the cats of ThunderClan. I think you should read this book because it's fun and adventurous, and plus, if you love cats, you will love this book by Aaron Hunter.
The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. In this book, Percy and his friend Tyson and an investor go on an adventure to save Half-Blood Hills. To do this, they have to cross the Sea of Monsters. The three go through the Sea of Monsters, but run into Percy's half-brother Luke. While in the sea, they run into adult Cyclops. Also, they have to get the golden fleece from the adult Cyclops. Furthermore, the fleece works too well. Read this book and see if they save Half-Blood Hills with the fleece.
This is the book How to Beat the Bully Without Really Trying by Scott Starkey. Rodney was getting beat up by Josh and his friends because he was a new kid. Why? Because they're bullies, beating up kids for no reason. The kids in the school think Rodney knocked Josh out when it was just a baseball. He goes through lots of bad situations that gets himself into lots of trouble and doesn't get caught. Now he has a big tough guy reputation. Read this book to see how long his reputation will.
This in the school gaming appeared by James Patterson and Chris Betts. In this book, the main character learns control and maintain the school in the big city. In his first week, he manages to break a sculpture, get in school suspension, and get expelled from a course. Then he gets an embarrassing self-portrait from the school and means he from the sculpture, starting Operation Get a Life. With him and his friend Matt, short for Matthew, at art school. Jim gets his second wish to find out who his father was and what happened. He then gets in trouble with Maddie at a gift shop after Christmas when he walks out of the gift shop and the alarm goes off. He then tells the principal about the stolen pen and who it was. If he likes his author's books like I Funny or I Been Funny, even the first middle school book, then you'll like this one.
How to Beat the Bully Without Really Trying by Scott Starkey. This book is about a boy in middle school who's beating up other little kids. For example, this boy Rodney is getting beat up by this older boy Josh. When Josh gets hit with a stray baseball, the entire school thinks that Rodney did it. Rodney develops a superhuman reputation. He tries to tell his friends and other people that he didn't do it, but they don't believe. So when Rodney becomes basically everybody's hero, and all the kids think he is the toughest kid in the whole 6th grade, thanks to Rodney, Josh never bullied a kid like him in middle school ever again.
The Girl Who Was Supposed to Die by April Henry. In this book, Katie Scott wakes up with no memory of what has happened in the past few days. She wakes up on the floor of a cabin. She sees oxblood shoes walk past her. Someone says, "Take her out back and finish her off." Katie pretends she is still unconscious. One of the men in the room grabs her arms and drags her down a trail in the forest. Katie's foot comes up and hooks around a small tree on the edge of the trail. She won't let go. Katie is determined to find out what happened to her family. Keep one step ahead of the killers, and above all, stay alive.
In the book, The Watsons Go to Birmingham by Christopher Paul Curtis. There's a family of black people. In that family, there's Kenny, Byron, Joetta, Mom, and Dad.
Byron is a juvenile delinquent. Byron and his family send him to Birmingham to control his actions. Starts to get nicer when Kenny comes down to Collier's Landing. There lies the Whoop-Woo who gets kids who go in the water. Byron finds him getting pulled under the water drowning. He helps him out and tries to help Kenny down. After that, there was a bombing at Joetta's church. You should read this book because it helps people learn about segregation laws in the past. Find out things will change for this family. The Watkins go to Birmingham.
This is Thrills and Things Frostborn by Lou Anders. Karn, Corlander's son. Theana, the frost giantess, run away from their hometowns for different reasons and meet each other again in the woods after they met at Dragon's Dance. They are running for their lives because the Drog are after Karn and Wyverns and their riders are after Theana. The two friends find a new enemy in the city of Sarda, a creature more of legend than reality. They must survive when the Drog attack, or else the Wyverns, Cydia, and her lackeys will have the horn. Then everything is lost. You should read this book to find